Hello, I'm Rabbi Mark Gelman.
And I'm Father Tom Hartman, and we are the God Squad. Mark, one of the things that we enjoy doing a lot is going to schools to sit down with children and to listen to their questions and to hear what's on their minds. And I know here at Telecast, some of the finest moments I've ever had with the Muslim community are when the children come in and they take a tour of the studio and they ask us questions. Well, today we have very special children with us.
Absolutely. This is really something I've been looking forward to since we began this series on our Muslim neighbors, and that is to talk to Muslim kids and to give you a chance to meet some of the wonderful kids who are growing up right here on Long Island in the Muslim community, and we want you to know that they're just like your kids and my kids and everyone's kids, and that they're terrific, and we invited them here so that you could get to know them.
Joining us for this segment are 6 bright young people who we know our viewers will be very delighted to meet.
So let's go around the room, and each one of you tell us your name and your age and what school you attend. Son?
My name is Saad J. Khamzada. I go to Willits Road School, and I'm 11.
Good.
My name is Zainab Ahmed. I'm 11 years old, and I go to Jackson Avenue School.
Welcome to the God Squad, Zainab.
My name is Zara. I'm 11 years old, and I go to Jackson Avenue.
Welcome, Zara.
My name is Donnie Chiptardo. I'm 11, and I go to 5-6 school.
Welcome, Donnie.
My name is Lorraine Belita. I'm 10 years old, and I go to PS226.
Welcome, Lorraine.
My name is Faisal Rahim. I'm 15 years old, and I go to East Islip High School.
Welcome, Faithful. Outside of school, what are the things that really, really you love most?
The things I love when I'm not in school is playing with my friends. We usually race around the block with our bikes.
Oh, that's good. I used to do that, too.
Outside of school, I like playing basketball.
Basketball.
Oh, I played basketball and I coached basketball.
That's good.
I like to do my own science experiments and just draw.
Oh, that's good. You just have to watch out that when you're doing science experiments at home, you don't blow up your house. Because I almost did that once with a science experiment.
I like to play softball. I swim. I like to bike around the block. And sometimes when I'm bored at home, I go on the internet.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's really healthy to listen to you. You're interested in a lot of things.
What are your interests?
After school, I like to go to after-school programs like Project Liberty, where I play softball or tennis and stuff.
Faisal, what are your hobbies and interests?
I like going to karate classes, reading science fiction, and doing after-school clubs like chess.
That's great. When you're in public school, do kids ever ask you about why you wear the headdress, or why your head is covered, or about Islam? Do they ever ask you if they know that you're Muslim? Do they ask you any questions?
Well, during Ramadan, I fast. And like a ton of questions come towards me, like, why do you fast? I usually say it's my religion, it's my belief.
Yeah,
and
that's a good answer.
I used to wear the hijab, the head cover, but I took it off, and people kept asking me questions. And so I said it was just my religious belief. They understood, so it wasn't that much of an explain.
Do you have any role models, any heroes, any people you look up to?
I think my dad. He's a doctor.
That's good role model.
I think my mom, because she really taught me a lot of Islam, and she puts it in like a simple way so that I can understand it. She makes it easier for me instead of like putting so much pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I look up to her.
That's great to have a mother who's both your mother and also your religious teacher. That's a very, very great blessing.
I look up to my mother because she teaches me a lot about my religion, and then at the same time, she teaches me what I need to know.
Wow. How about the idea of growing up in this country? What are the things that you like about growing up in this country?
In America.
I like that it's not too strict.
You have freedom to choose what you want to do.
Yes.
Right.
I like that there are a bunch of different cultures and religions, and so that you can learn different cultures and like sort of like the freedom.
Right. There's a lot of freedom.
And different religions that you can learn from?
Yeah.
How
And
about different foods?
Different foods.
What's your favorite food that's
He
not
is a great
that
cook.
that's not your traditional Muslim food? What's your favorite American food?
My favorite American food is like lasagna.
Lasagna.
Oh,
Very
definitely lasagna.
good. Very good. But it should have halal meat.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not as good.
What's halal meat?
Halal meat would be
Halal meat is food that Muslims they cut it in a special way, right? So it's good for Muslims to eat. And good-
and Jews. In
Yeah.
other words, our meat is in many countries. Muslims buy meat from Jewish butchers because our kosher meat is the same as your halal meat.
I like pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. Now, that would be an answer I would give.
Yeah, pizza's
I like
a favorite
pizza.
food.
I like spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Got a lot of Italian Muslims here.
Ah,
And
I'm noticing that too.
And a lot of Italian Jews and a lot of Italian
I think
Irish Catholics.
I think we have a lot of people here who are smart and they know good food when they see
That's
it.
right. What's your favorite American food, Lorraine?
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's. See, we were all going on a very high level.
Yeah, that's right.
And all of a sudden,
There we go.
we...
Yeah. Faisal,
junk food.
what do you like?
I like baked ziti.
Baked ziti. All right.
Well, I
What?
think the Italians are winning.
I think so.
What is your proudest accomplishment? When you think of the things that you've done in your life, what are you proudest of? Faisal.
I'm proudest of my academic achievement. I'm doing very well in school. And I'm on the high honor roll.
That's so important. If you work hard as a student, you can go just about any place to school.
Yes.
But if you don't take care of your responsibility to work hard,
You may end up like us.
the rabbi is very smart.
No,
He
no,
is-
no. Not that smart. Son?
But
My proudest accomplishment is whenever I finish a test and I get a good grade, because I usually don't study that well,
Oh,
but I usually get good grades.
that's going to
wait
end.
a minute.
That's going to end. That's going to end. Pretty soon you're not going to be able to fake it anymore.
So in other words, you're smart and you rely on your intelligence.
But you don't have to work that hard. Well,
Yeah.
someday you'll find something that's really hard and you have to work at it. Tell him, Faisal.
When you get to higher school, like junior high and high school, you really have to work hard and study a lot.
Like every time I get a report card, and my mom's happy about it.
That's good. It's good that, and it shows that how important it is that you get a good education, that you do well. Yes.
I was proud of myself was when one day in 3rd grade, I was in school and I told a story just out of nowhere about a Muslim girl, and a lot of people asked me questions, but the only reason I wanted to do it was because I wanted to teach people that not all Muslims are evil or something like that.
I know. It's such a hard thing, and that's one of the reasons that you're here, is for all of us to just be able to just be regular people and to not feel prejudice against you. Every one of us has done that. I felt prejudice because I was Jewish, and some people don't like Jewish people. I know what that feels like. And, when people came to this country from Ireland or Tom's ancestors, they had prejudice against them. So it's a hard thing to feel that people don't like you just because you're part of a certain group they don't like. But what we discovered is that if you're nice to everybody, and if you just try and treat everybody with respect, that eventually the prejudice goes away and they'll treat you like a regular person. Don't you think that will be?
Now, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah.
Shoot. We've asked you a lot of questions and you've given us wonderful answers, by the way. You've been very,
now
very
the
good.
pressure's on us.
All right. Anything you want.
Do you have any, advice for someone who offends you about your religion?
If somebody doesn't like your religion, the best way to deal with them is to try and make friends with them, not to give in to them, and not to run away from them, and not to show that you're weak, and not to show that you're embarrassed, but to try and talk to them and privately so that they're not in front of their friends, and say, look, you hurt my feelings over there, and I just wanted to talk to you privately. And I wanted you to know that I'm a good person, and I think you're a good person, and we shouldn't hurt each other's feelings, because we should learn to get along here. And if you ever have any problems with me or anything, please come and talk to me, you know, and I'm sure we can work it out.
That's a good answer.
But to do it privately, I think.
Faisal?
We're all Abrahamic faiths. Why is there that kind of prejudice?
I don't know. I think it's the result of politics in the world, and, you know, for many, many years, for hundreds of years, the Jewish community lived in the Muslim world, and it was very, very wonderful for us. It was a time of peace and harmony between us, and then, you know, it got bad, and it should get good again. But you see, I think our belief is that it'll get good because of you, because of the children of America, the Jewish and Christian and Muslim children of America. Because we believe that America's idea of freedom is what will change the world for the better. And that in the parts of the world where people live under dictators and where they're taught to hate people, that this will end. This will end. And it will end when you grow up and other Jewish children grow up and Christian children grow up and Hindu children grow up, and they go back to these other countries and they say, you're crazy. You're nuts. You're just nuts in hating each other and shooting each other. And we live together in America without any problems, and you should learn from America.
Well, we'll bring back everyone later, but coming up next, we'll meet 6 more wonderful young people who will also talk to us about their experiences growing up as a Muslim in America. So please stay with us on Our Muslim Neighbors. Welcome back. Today we're learning about growing up Muslim in America with some wonderful young people from the New York area.
Now joining us are 6 more outstanding students. Let's once again go around the room so each of you can introduce yourselves, give us your age and what school you attend.
Hi, my name is Ferris and I go to Flow Park Barrow School and I'm 11 years old.
Great.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Magdalene and I go to William McKinley Intermediate School and I'm 14 years old.
Welcome, Magdalene.
Hi, my name is Yasser Malik. I go to Boulder Middle School and I'm 12 years old.
Welcome, Yasser.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abir Kawas. I'm 12 years old and I go to Kristen McAuliffe Intermediate School.
Welcome, Abir.
Hi, my name is Tariq. I'm 11 and I go to East Street School.
Hi, my name is Kiki. I'm 13 and I go to IS 145.
Terrific. Well, welcome, welcome. Have any of you had any experience getting friends who learned about Islam through you and became good friends for you?
I don't really have a lot of Muslim friends, like, you know, like I have some, but not from school. But in school, like, they learned it from me. So, like, if we share the same, like, hobbies and, you know, we like the same things, so we learn to like each other. So that way, you know, we learn about each other.
Terrific.
And about each other's ways.
Do you wear a hijab at school?
Yes, I do.
So has that obviously has been something where people know you're Muslim, and do they come up to you and ask you or talk to you about it?
Some kids, yeah, in my school, like, you know, they ask, like in my class, like they'll ask me, like, why do you have to wear it and stuff like that.
But they're not hostile, they're just interested.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Now, Abir, you wear yours, and Kiki, you do not. Do you have to wear a hijab or no?
Yes, you do, but like if you're not comfortable wearing it, like you have like some people are not comfortable wearing it. Like when they choose to wear it, like there's a specific time that you should wear it. But if you do not want to wear, like if you are not comfortable, then like we're not gonna force you into it.
Right.
But
It's sort of like
it depends on your face.
Like my yarmulke. Sometimes I wear it, but when I'm out, I don't wear it. When I'm with you on TV, I do. When I pray, I wear it. So yeah, I think that's very similar. Kiki, you don't wear it, and how did you decide about that?
Well, I just decided that I didn't want to wear it, but I do wear it to the mosque because that's a place where you pray,
right.
and I had to respect that. But in school, I don't wear it.
Right.
Now, is there a certain age that you make that decision?
Like when you like hit like womanhood or something like that, like
About 13?
once like you become like older, yeah. And
Similar
like you have
to-
to learn about it. You have to like respect it and learn like what you're doing. Like you just don't put it on like walk around like you don't know what you're doing. Like there's like certain etiquette. There's a certain etiquette for it.
And what would that be?
Like you're not supposed to like hang out with boys and stuff. And like once you wear it, like you have to like lower your gaze, and you're not supposed to like be like interacting with boys or having boyfriends or doing stuff like that. Or
Modesty and that kind.
Yeah.
And what kind of things do you like to do in your own life?
Like hobbies.
Yeah. What are your hobbies?
I like to invent stuff, and I like to play soccer.
Cool. And what have you invented?
I invented an egg cracker with a Hot Wheels race car set.
Oh, that's terrific. I have I invented an egg cracker. You take the egg and you throw it against the wall, and it'll crack. That's what I discovered.
The rabbi is good at humor.
The wall is my egg cracker. But that's good.
He's the first rabbi in the country that is more humorous than logical. Kiki, what
are your hobbies?
After the mosque, I have after school.
Yeah.
Right, and then I go with my friends to my friend's house, and we form the band, which I play the drums in.
Oh, cool.
And so that's what we have to do every Saturday, so we don't do other stuff. So we have at least something to do instead of doing when you go older, like drugs or something.
Right.
And we have something else to do, so that's what we do.
That's good. What's the name of your band?
It's called Attic Sound because we started off in the attic, so then that's like.
That's great.
Yasser.
What are your hobbies?
Well, I like playing basketball and football, and I also play baseball, and that's what I mostly do, out of school and stuff.
That's interesting, because in Muslim countries, of course, the main game is soccer, but you like the American games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is your favorite American game? Football, basketball,
Basketball. Basketball. I play that every day. That's why.
Basketball's good.
We asked the children in the other section who are their role models.
Who do you
We'd
look
like
up to?
to ask you who are your role models. Abir.
First I would say Prophet Muhammad,
Sure.
because he it's in our religion we have to follow what he does. So I look up to him because he was a really peaceful man, and he never did anything bad and stuff. So I look up to him, and I look up to my mother. And
Tariq?
I looked up to my dad because he came from another country and without anything, and he came here and started a new life and looked up to his dreams, and he made
That's
his own
wonderful.
company.
Where did he come from?
Algeria.
Ah, yes. That's a great struggle for freedom there.
Magdalene?
My role model is my mother because of all the things that she does, she helps us with our homework, and she cleans the house and cooks and does all these things, and she works. So she does a lot of things. She's superwoman. So you would want to be how do you do all those things?
Your mom was superwoman.
Wow.
So you were lucky that way.
I think that when you talk about school, you talk about science and math and that, but you also talk in another way about religion and learning about God and learning your faith. Tell me, how do you go to school for your faith? Do you go to special classes at the mosque, or do you do it in the homes, or what? Abir.
My mother, she's a Girl Scout leader, and we have a Muslim Girl Scout troop.
Oh.
in Muslim Youth Center. It's like a place where like Muslim youth can go like and not like be lead into drugs and violence and stuff like that. So and I go to Quran class to learn like about my religion, and I go to a halakha. It's like a weekly meeting, and you sit in a circle and they teach you stuff
What's
about
it called?
religion. A halakha.
A halakha.
And they teach you stuff about your religion. You sit in a circle.
Very
Nice.
good.
How about the rest of you? Where do you go to get your Muslim education?
Tariq?
I go to Muslim school on Sunday, and we talk about Islam, and we learn about prophets. Then we have some lunch and go pray. and we
Yasser?
go home.
Good, you got the lunch.
Well, I also go to Sunday school, and every day after school, I also go to mosque to like read the Quran, and also like sometimes my mom just teaches me at home, like with my brothers and my sisters.
What would you like to be when you grow up?
I was thinking of being a lawyer.
Oh.
So you may be able to be an invention lawyer.
Maybe you'll be a patent attorney.
Yeah.
Kiki, how about you?
Well, I'm not sure what I want to be when I grow up, but I'm thinking about it. Well, maybe like a journalist, because I'm interested of like, interviewing people. And I got it from my mom too, because she's like watching the news every single day. And I was like, oh, that's cool to do that. But if not, like something with pets.
What would you like to do?
Well, I want to be a pro athlete, so
A pro athlete?
yeah.
Excellent.
in
NBA.
basketball. Yeah.
And there he is, Yasser dunking against Shaquille O'Neal. He dunks in his face. Good luck.
Now, do you have any questions for us?
Why do you think that like after September 11th, like the main focus was like on Muslims and stuff?
Yeah, well, that's really why we're doing this show, because we want people to see Muslims as real people and real good people, good Americans, good people who are their neighbors, and not just as people who fly airplanes, into buildings and kill people. And that was what happened on 9/11. It was...
See, we believe that the Muslim faith is a very special faith, and very special people are in it. But some people in it have hijacked the Muslim faith when they say it's okay to kill people or fly planes into buildings, and that's wrong.
And we all had that. Judaism has people in it who have twisted what really Judaism says, and Christianity has had people in it who twisted what Christianity has said. And this is our hope. What we said to the other kids is what we say to you, and what we wonder if you feel the same way, which is that when you grow up, you're going to have a very special mission, something that you really can do, that no other Muslims in the world can really do. And that is to take the best ideas of Islam and the best ideas of America and share it with Muslims all over the world and with other people all over the world. Do you think that you have a role to play in helping to get rid of these ideas, bad ideas about Muslims? What do you think your role is as you will grow?
Well, I think I could become a good leader, and people would want to follow me, and learn about our religion and what it truly is.
What are some of the special things about being a Muslim that you particularly like?
I love that there's a lot of people that you can talk to about it, and it's similar to other religions, and there's a lot of people that like it too.
Okay, because Islam is like a whole way of living, like it's not something standard that you follow these rules and you can't do this and you can't do this. It's like you can do anything like you want, and have all the friends, and like you can be yourself, but do it in a good manner. Like you're supposed to, like in Islam we have this thing called ihsan. When you do something,
What's it called?
Ihsan.
Ihsan?
Ihsan.
Ihsan.
Yeah, and it's when you do whatever you do, you make sure you do it the best as you possibly can.
With intention, with a good heart.
Yeah, so whatever you do, be the best you can be, and do whatever.
Yasser?
Well, I like going to like the mosque and stuff, and like seeing like my friends, and like I could play with them, and like they're like the same like kind of people as me.
We need to take a quick break, but when we return, bring back all the young people to join us for our final thoughts. So stay with us on Our Muslim Neighbors. Mark, what'd you think?
I love this show. I love the kids. I love their passion. I love the way that they have an optimism for the future. I love the way they loved America. I love the way they're proud about being Muslim. And I love, most of all, the fact that we all love Chinese food.
Well, that's a wonderful way of saying it, because we both love you. And we're so grateful that you've come here and that we could put this on television so many people could see it. I'm Father Tom Hartman.
And I'm Rabbi Mark Gelman. God bless you. Yeah.